Hi, I'm Katie Sky, and welcome to the 31 Days of Halloween day... crap. Day 9? I think it's day 9. I have lost track at this point. Anyways, welcome back to Ghoulish. Today we are going to be doing the little plaza area, and we're going to try to connect it over here to the entrance. So somehow running this up this way and then across. And I guess let's just get started. So let's put on our little helmet first. And now I'm just gonna start with some of the sidewalk pathing. And then we can start on the road. Let's see, how big do I want to make this? And then do the stairs. Well, I don't know if I love that, but that's what we're gonna go with. And then I'm gonna go this way and see how we can connect it all the way up to this one. I need to figure out the angle for sure. And so then we're gonna have the road here, obviously. So now is it gonna be 3 or 4? That is the question. Alright, so that's it with 3 in the middle. Do you like that? Well, this one's only 2, but this one's 3. Decisions. Okay, I've thought about it, and by that I mean I talked to myself for 5 minutes, and I'm going to do the 3 wide in the middle and keep it nice and wide and open, because one of my goals for this island is to not have it super cluttered and to be able to easily run around, and so that's going to aid in that endeavor, hopefully. Now I have to try to remember how this path works again with the diagonal. Yeah, this path has been kind of tricky to work with, especially when I'm trying to do diagonals, because it doesn't have any half pieces, which is fine, but it's taking a lot of brain power for me to figure it out, which is a reflection on me and not the creator of this path. It's also why I'm using the construction tool, because I don't normally use the construction tool. I normally just place it on the ground via the custom codes app, this one, custom designs app. I normally use that, but this, because I'm having to think things through so much, is just not possible. And I already messed that up, so let's go fix that. I think that looks okay. And we'll do this one. Quilson just chilling there by the little pond. He needs to move out though. He's one of the few that we need to get rid of. Actually, how many do I need to get rid of? I need to get rid of Samson, Wilson, and everybody else is staying, but I do still 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I still have to put one house down though, so technically we have at least 3 villager hunts, and I have a feeling they're going to be very long, and it's gonna make me very sad. Villager hunts, not my strong suit. I'm not a very patient person when it comes to villager hunting, and it shows. I get really frustrated and it makes me very sleepy for some reason. And I play a lot at night, and so I get very tired, and it kind of puts me to sleep. Alright, let's see. We can figure this out. I am a smart person. Listen, Cherry. I can still kick you off. Stop pushing me. Also, get out of my way. That's definitely not the one I'm supposed to be using. Let's see. It should be this one. Is that... Or should it be here? Yeah, I don't think that needs to be 3. This one can be 2 across. And then... that was definitely the wrong thing. And then the straight parts can be 3. I'm sure none of this makes sense to anybody but me and how my brain works. Not that one. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting it. Oh, Cherry's sitting over there now. Oh, she got up. It's so weird to me that they literally sit for 2 seconds and then they're like, oh, I'm bored, and get up. I don't know about you, but if I'm gonna sit on the floor, I'm gonna be on the floor for at least 5 minutes, because it's not as easy to get up off the floor for me anymore. Like, once I hit my 30s, my knees, which were not great to begin with, started complaining a lot. Let's see, and then we'll do this one on this side so that it fills in the little corner right here with leaves. And I'm gonna be so honest, I don't remember a lot of what I've already done on this island. That's a lie. I don't remember what I've said in the videos so much. I know that like yesterday I finished most of the entrance off, which I didn't think the entrance was gonna take me, what, 4 days to do? I don't know why. The entrance always takes me the longest because it kind of sets up the vibe for the whole island, and most of the time when I start these islands I don't know what the vibe is. Please ignore the balloon. I will not be catching that, popping it, whatever. And I think this river is gonna need to get gone, but that is future Katie's issue. I will not be partaking in that tonight. I don't know why I said tonight. It's literally the middle of the day, but it is night on my island, so that counts, I guess. Alright, yep, pathing definitely takes the longest, but it's really the most impactful, in my opinion. Like, obviously the decorations and the trees and stuff, they make a big impact as well, but, you know, the structure that the pathing gives to the islands is just crazy. gonna have to figure out how to kind of transition these corner pieces that are very jagged right now. I'm gonna have to think that through a little bit more. She is obsessed with me today. Let's see. What else should we talk about today while I put down so much pathing? I just took my little Bella Bean to the vet for her yearly checkup today. She is super healthy besides being a little bit chunky, but she has lost some weight, so the vet's happy with that. And everything else is all good with her, which is always nice to hear. And our vet tech that we had today was completely obsessed with her. She is the best girl. She is so cute, and she barely even flinched because she had to get a bunch of her vaccines updated. Plus she gets an allergy shot every 6 weeks because she's allergic to where we live apparently, which, I mean, same. But she didn't even flinch. She was such a good girl, and she was just going on and on about how good my dog is. And I feel like I get this compliment a lot because she's pretty chill for a Chihuahua. Don't get me wrong, when we go on our walks, she will bark at another dog or a backyard, but take her into the vet and she's super calm. She doesn't want to be there and she's shaking a little, but she's not biting or growling or anything like that. And I think a lot of times they see, oh no, there's a Chihuahua on the docket, it's gonna be one of those days, and then she's just super chill and they're like, she's so amazing, and I'm like, I know. I'm not biased or anything. So yes, that's what we did this morning. And then I had some work stuff that I had to take care of, but it literally took me less than 10 minutes, which is always nice because then I don't have to do any more work. And it was good because I was able to restructure my week, because my work schedule is kind of flexible where it changes a lot, which is fine. It's one of the reasons why I like this job, but it can be a little frustrating when you're trying to plan things out. Anyways, nobody cares about that, but anyways, I don't have to work every single day this week now, is the point of that, which I was going to have to, and I'm still exhausted from Chicago for whatever reason. I think it's just the coming down from that high level of stress. I think that it just kind of rocked my body a little bit. So I've been really exhausted trying to, get back into the swing of things. And of course, as soon as I got back from Chicago, I had a bunch of big work obligations that I had to do. And it turned into this whole thing, and it stressed me all the way out, and I was not a happy camper, that's for sure. But I think we're through that part, so I can kind of start to regulate myself again. Plus, I have ADHD, so everything stress related kind of wrecks my brain, because I'll just hyperfixate on everything that I haven't gotten done and not kind of see what I have gotten done, and that's what you should do. Don't do like I do. What do we think about this road? I kind of like it, and then do something here so that it's kind of, I don't know, not controlled, but it's even, because I don't like it when it's all jagged. How did I do it over here? Yeah, see, I just did a big, I need to round those. That's future Katie's problem. Let's see. And I do know that this isn't fully done. Like, I still want to put some stuff here, but like obviously not a lot because I'm trying to keep things open. And then like obviously this isn't complete. Like, I still have to build all of this out and then do the build that goes with it. I really just did the front terraforming so that it would kind of make sense, and I could put the, oh my god, I almost called it a bridge. I could put the incline there. Just so that you could kind of see the stuff when you're in the entrance. I don't know. I did it that way and we just have to move on from it, but it is kind of incomplete. Like that. That's not complete. Plus, I think I want to change this pond. I like this pond, but I think I want to make it into a bat. I've done that on an island before. I don't remember which island, but I did a bat pond, and as you know, I love bats. Because it's freaking bats. Anyway, those are kind of thoughts I have. I have to get rid of this river, or at least reshape it, because I want to be able to bring this road. Oh, I brought it out too far. I want to be able to bring this road all the way around. Why did I want to call this customer service? All the way around the plaza, also known as resident services, and make it just like go all the way around, and then have like decorative pieces kind of right here, and then like obviously entrance here, and here. That might be cute. Maybe I was only going to do the front in today's video because I was going to go a little bit, kind of deal with some of this area, but maybe instead I'll just do the full plaza. How does that sound? Well, you don't really get an input because you're not here, and you won't get to see this until tomorrow? I just realized that if I am gonna do it that way, first off, I have to change this river too, but I just did all of this for no reason because it would need to go straight. Don't I feel like a silly goose? Okay, I'm gonna fix all of this, like move the river and get the rest of the pathing down, and then I'm gonna come back to you because I'm probably gonna need to curse whilst doing this because something is gonna go wrong, I know. And just figuring out where everything is. So, I will be right back. Alright, and we are done. This is what it kind of ended up looking like. And I still need to get rid of these trees. But I didn't feel like it. But this is where we're at. I'm just now noticing that this corner is a right angle and all the other ones are curved. We'll fix it later. I want to go ahead and start decorating. Because I don't want this video to be super long, because then I have to edit a really long video, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, and we're gonna take our spooky fence. Maybe we're not gonna take our spooky fence. There we go. And we're just going to fence this off, really. And curve it around. Do I want to do it? I just don't love how the spooky fence looks from the side. That's my big gripe. It's all like skinny and not very spooky. Why won't it let me put this down? Thank you. And I'm not gonna take it all the way back here because I want to put some trees right there, I think. How many I did? 2 in. No, I did 3 in. No, I did 2 in. Oh my gosh. I can count, I swear. So let's just finish putting these up. Alright, so the fences are up now. I have to decide if I want to... Ooh, I missed one. I do have to decide though if I want to put a spooky arch here and here to match this little entrance. I'll have to kind of figure that out later. I might even... I don't know. I'm very indecisive on what I want to do, apparently. Do I like... I wish I could push this back. But because it's on a half tile, I can't. Unless I get rid of this guy. Let's see how that looks. That is not what I was trying to pick up, but it's fine. Partition. All the way back and then do like a little bush right here. I don't know that that's gonna look right. Yeah, I don't like how that looks. So I'm partially going off of an inspo pic that I randomly found on Pinterest, most likely. But it's using different items, and I'm just kind of going with like the shape of the idea of it, if that makes sense. I don't think that made sense. But because it's different items, the spacing is off. So I'm just trying to work through how it should look. I don't know that made sense to anybody but me as well. Like maybe do the plant partitions there, and then, ooh, I need more bushes. And then do the 2 bushes there. I want to definitely do a tree maybe here and here, or should I just do one kind of in the middle? I think more trees is better. So maybe we'll do... Ooh, should we do a cedar or should we do a hardwood? Let's do a cedar here so it doesn't like encroach on this space, and then a hardwood here. And then a festive balloon there. Do we like how this is looking? I mean, obviously we can't see it with the trees, which will help a lot, but like the general idea. I might have to time travel to kind of see it all grown in. You know what I need? I need flowers. Okay, let's do... No, let's go... Okay, so I think I have 2 spaces in between here. In between these 2 trees. And I'm going to do... Let's do an orange windflower and then a black lily. That's cute, right? And now let's do this side. Oh, and then I was gonna put a spooky lantern, no, a spooky tower here. So let's do that. I kind of wish that this one didn't block that, but what can you do? Alright, and now we're gonna do the cedar sapling. We'll do, what did I do over here? Orange and then black. So then we'll do, do we want to do a Cosmo or a lily? Let's do a lily and then we can do the black Cosmo. Oops. But not right there. And apparently I can't dig in the right spot either. Alright, so then the black Cosmo can go here. The sapling can go here. I'm just trying to make it very symmetrical on each side. No reason really, except that's how my brain would like it. So we're gonna place these guys down. And see, this is where the corner comes into play. One thing I need to do is I need to put the other bush in right here. And I do still have this little space. I have that space on this side. Oh, I put the balloon there. Got you. I'm already forgetting what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get a balloon in there, which will fit if I don't stand on the tile I need. What I could do is I could do a tree right here. Okay, so I am going to do... I went and I got more stuff. I'm gonna do a cedar here and the cedar here, and we're just gonna ignore how this corner looks. And then after that, we're going to... What are we gonna do? I could do a flower. I could do another bush. I could do an item. Alright, let's start with a flower. Let's do... I mean, you're not even going to be able to see the flowers. I could do... No, let's do the partitions. Put one there. I think the sides will need to be slightly different than the backs, or the front. The backs. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Let's do that guy there. And see, here's the thing with patterns. If I start one, I have to continue it. And you're not really going to be able to see any of this, but I'll know that the pattern is wrong if I don't do it. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I have any more. Okay, I think this is my last partition. Alright, and then let's do... Oh, I am also out of So this will be a sapling, so this will be a cedar sapling. And then that'll be, yep. Okay. I'm gonna go get some more trees. I'll be back. Alright, I got my other items. I'm sure I'll have to run back to get more momentarily. We'll put that guy there. Let's do our sapling here. And then plant partition. And sapling. Oh no. There is space here. Okay, so then we can put a bush. Ooh, or should we put a flower? I kind of think we should put a flower. Let's put a flower. And let's see, we ended black flower there, so let's do an orange lily here. And then this should be, is there a hole, or did I already plant it? I already planted it. And so let's move this back one. And then we can put a, do we put a black lily to match? I mean, you're not really going to be able to see this one because it's going to be behind a tree. So, but we're going to do a black lily because that's the flower that spreads out the most. And then here, I think we need a tree. Let's do, what's right here? So let's do a cedar right here. I don't like putting the same trees next to each other. And then that guy. And then back here, we're just gonna put natural items. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna take out some of these trees. You know, I love decorating with trees. Like, I will put a tree anywhere that I possibly can. But I think in this case, it's going to be better to have the balloons, if it will go into the correct spot. Just to add some light, since this will be, I don't actually know that I mentioned it, but this is going to be set at night because it's a Halloween island and Halloween is a nocturnal holiday, so it kind of doesn't make sense not to. So I want to do lots of like lights and lanterns so that the island kind of glows. And I also think that kind of adds to the spookiness. There's still a spot right here. Should we do a flower? Oh, I don't have any flowers left. Man, I cannot count spaces, it would appear. I do not remember having those. It's fine. We're just gonna slap them down. And I think the immediate area, like that surrounds the plaza, is gonna be done. I'm not gonna do like this area or this area. Well, that's water, so I guess it makes sense I wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna do this side either because this is gonna be pretty much all cliff, I think. I'm wondering if I shouldn't try to do this awkward little area. I mean, this is gonna be cliff, so maybe I can just build the cliff up and then go from there and maybe get rid of the rest of this water. Let me figure it out. Okay, I've done some terraforming, and by some I mean a lot. I kind of enclosed everything. I also didn't put these back down when I got rid of the trees for some reason. I got a little bit carried away. Okay, a lot of it carried away, and I did a bunch of terraforming, not just around the plaza, but over the whole the whole left side of the island. But at least that's done now. That took a long time though, and I didn't do all of it. As you can see, there's some funky shapes happening. And I did do some little cutouts right here so we can have some like flowers. Whoops. So we can have some flowers and decorations and stuff. And then I'm gonna put and I already got it, a little incline here. What do people call this? A reverse incline? And imagining it, super helpful. Don't know why I did that. And that should be fully lined up with the entrance to the building. We are going to, don't ask about this. Okay, this, I was gonna do something over here and like surround the pond, and then I didn't have enough over here, so I was like, I'll just make the pond a little bit smaller. So I have to, we'll fix this in another video. For right now, this doesn't exist. So we just need to do a tiny bit of decorating on these edges. If you can hear that very loud helicopter flying over my house, I am sorry, but we're just gonna throw in some things up here. We're not gonna decorate on any of the cliffs today because I feel like this video is already really long and I'm not looking forward to having to edit this tonight. Anyways, oh, I need to get the arches too. Okay, so I'm gonna go fill my pockets up with a bunch of spooky things and flowers and stuff, and then we can start decorating again. Alright, let's start with my Joy-Con just freaked out for a second, but let's do some of these street lamps. Maybe not on the street though. Maybe even on a half tile would be kind of cute. So put one there, and then put one here. I don't have a ton left, so we won't be able to put all of them out because I have to go to a treasure island to get more. So I'll probably do that later on off screen because it's just putting street lamps down. You don't really need to see that, do you? Street lamp there, and then maybe here. Plus I can use some of the festival balloons as lamps as well. Okay, so we're gonna do... Wait, what trees over here? Oh, that's right, I took the trees out. Okay, so we'll do a hardwood. Do maybe a bush situation right here. Do I have any more? I do have a couple still in my pocket, so I could put that one there, and then maybe... Nope. Maybe a black cosmos? It's kind of cute, right? I think I've been staring at this island too long. Now I'm not sure about anything. Oh, I still forgot to grab some more freaking arches. Oh my god, I'm so silly. Now we can... Oh, I only have 12 of them left. Okay, so we'll need to use them sparingly because these are the only ones I have at the moment. Yeah, I definitely need to go to a treasure island. Something fierce. Because I have run out of a lot of things. Did I mean to do that? I don't think I did. I say like I didn't literally just do it. Oh, that one's only 2. So obviously this needs to be only 2. And then another nursery sapling hardwood situation. And let's see. We can do... what can we do? Well, let's do a pumpkin here. Oh, you know what I could use? Okay, well, I only had enough room in my pockets to get 3 wheat field, but we'll just have to run back and forth. Why did I not bring my storage shed with me? Instead of running back and forth. Oh my gosh. I swear, sometimes I do not think. I was gonna say think things through, but I think I can just end the sentence there. Sometimes I just do not think. What did I do? I did flower, pumpkin, wheat field. Flower, pumpkin. Where are you, wheat field? There, wheat field. Okay, I did grab some stuff, and I actually remembered to... Okay, I was like, did I? Because I thought I filled my pockets. To put this guy down. Is that in the right spot? Yeah, okay. And then match it on this side. I can find where other arch is. Yes. Yeah, that looks very cute now. Very spooktacular. And I grabbed the spooky tree to put right here. I thought it might really fill out this little area, and obviously like it'll fill out once everything grows in a couple of days. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe even now the spooky tower might look nice here. Oh, it's not letting me get back there so I can scooch it. Or is that just gonna look funky? Yeah, we'll leave it for now. And then fill in this back little area with just whatever randomness I have in my pockets that will fit. Okay, so I'm gonna fill out this back area here and maybe even this little side area, and then I will come back and show you what I've done. And we are done, and look who joined us up at the plaza. It's little Muffy and oh look, it's Anka too. Everyone's checking it out, but I also saw somebody spooky. Oh, of course he's not here anymore. When I first ran over here, by the way, this is what I did back here. Little ghost guy was here. What's his name? Boo? I don't know. Oh, here. Oh, Wisp? Is that his name? He's up here. Isn't that so fitting? Anyway, this is the build. Maybe I shouldn't run so much so you can see it. So this is with all of the trees kind of grown in the little leaf piles that I put down. I didn't put any trees back here obviously because I put the cliffs so close that there couldn't be any trees. I might change that eventually, I don't know. But let me know what you think of this though. It's kind of cozy, I like it. But that brings us to the end of the video. Make sure that you like, and if you're new here, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!